why people don't understand that cameras are everywhere now. Just look at how dumb this guy looks. And honestly, I'm not even sure what he's trying to do at this point. Is it a package he's looking for? Or is he actually trying to rob the place? I don't know, but his party is soon disturbed by the homeowner, who politely asks him if he needs any help. His reaction, after knowing he's been caught on camera, is just priceless.
Can I help you?
Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sure that a faint second was enough for him to imagine his face all over the news and the internet. He acknowledges his defeat and walks away like nothing even happened, but deep down inside, we all know he's probably embarrassed and cringing hard. Now that's something only a select few get. In this next clip, you can see how a middle-aged man slowly makes his way up someone's driveway before picking up a big package and walking away like nothing even happened. But in this neighborhood, stealing packages isn't something you get away with. A neighbor notices and starts to chase the man up and down the street. Oh, and the silver SUV you see in the video, I have no clue what the story is about that. I'm not sure whether it's a getaway ride or another neighbor trying to apprehend the thief, but it's just following them around. Anyway, after a couple of minutes of chasing the courier bandit, the police finally show up and take the thief into custody. This next clip is another example of someone fed up with these package thieves. He sets up a small device that fires a blank shotgun round every time a porch pirate tries to pick up the package. It's hilarious to see how some people react to it. This first guy thinks he's being all slick before he falls straight on his face after being met with a blank round. But I gotta say, it definitely isn't the first time for this woman who went completely unfazed by the blank round. It's a pretty neat way. And plus, you got a lot of funny reactions as well of how some people trip and fall flat on their faces. But I don't know if you noticed or not, his entire fence just goes missing in the second clip of this video. Could that just be revenge against the shotgun man? Porch pirates. It's pretty obvious, this isn't the first time someone has tried to steal packages, and if you ask me, it definitely won't be the last time either. As soon as the dude on the bike rides up the driveway beside the vehicle, a sprinkler fixed on a bucket of what appears to be water on the back of the truck goes off at him. He immediately gets out of there, almost like holy water is being sprayed on a demon. And if it was me in place of the owner, I would have put something like paint in the water, so everyone knows the guy's a thief. Or better yet, you could even put something in the water that makes them super itchy, so they have a tough ride home. But yeah, I love it when homeowners get crafty to protect their stuff. Hand it to him for at least trying to play it out. The young boy can be seen lurking around in his neighbor's front yard, but it's super obvious his neighbors that it is nothing but a joke. To make it seem even more believable, he even knocks at the door and waits for someone to come out. He knocks a couple of times, but after finding out no one's home, he feels it's best to just leave at this point. He hopes his acting skills make it look legitimate. It's shot, but notice how all these thieves have such nice vehicles? I mean, why do you even need to steal? The woman in this clip steps out of a rather nice-looking SUV, and after a brief moment can be seen running back with a nice big package. The nanny probably spots her in the camera or from the window, and instead of letting it slide, she decides to serve karma herself and chase the woman. Just as the getaway driver notices the nanny, they zoom away with the thief failing to get in the car in time. The nanny then chases her and tackles her on the road before dragging her back to the premises. She was probably handed to the cops afterward, but honestly speaking, this has to be the worst example of teamwork I've ever seen. A man had just moved into the neighborhood and his packages were being stolen. He put up just the surprise to greet his new guest. The robber was seen sweeping the porches clean of many houses, one after another, casually walking away with his head down. But one of the parcels he picked had dog feces inside. The homeowner found the box a few miles down, thrown away at the side of the road. I would pay to see his reaction.
I don't give a hoot.
A young woman was skimming through the stacked-up parcels to see what she could take away, but she was about to get humiliated on the porch. She picked up a big box and carried it to her car. Then, she came back for more goodies.
Hey, what are you doing?
But the homeowner caught on to her act and started scolding her.
Is this Deborah's house?
No.
Deborah?
No, it's not. Put my packages back on the porch.
The thief got all panicky, asking if it was Deborah's house to cover up her crime. She brought back the box and placed it neatly over the pile. Apologizing multiple times, the crook walks off back to her car and off the driveway. Pretty strange if you think about it.
I apologize.
Okay.
Sorry.
This man with a mask on knocked on the door and waited to see if anyone was home. When the knocks went unanswered, he started filling up his bag. The homeowner was just waiting for the right time to bounce at him. She asked him to drop the boxes down. The voice startled him, but he simply stated that he was a delivery man.
Mommy's right here, she's talking to me.
Somebody give this knucklehead an Oscar. The sneaky crook tried to fool the woman by dropping a few boxes on the porch and hiding the rest in his bag. Luckily, a neighbor saw him and stripped him of all the parcels. He walked off unhappy. Yes, you should work on your acting. This old man parked up the car in the driveway and proceeded to get towards the door. The old man was inches away from the box when a loud alarm echoed into the air, sending him into a state of panic. The man was so startled that he almost got hit into the railing. He ran back to his car, pulled out of the driveway, and drove off like a madman. Papa Porch Pirates getting caught journey with this guy who came up with a unique way to steal packages. I can't decide if it's genius or just plain dumb. Sure, he avoids being identified by cameras, but if someone tries to catch him, speed isn't on his side. These teenagers spot something interesting at the front door of an apartment and come up with a brilliant plan to steal it without getting caught on the camera across the hall. One of them stands in front of the camera while the other grabs the package. Maybe their parents should be more concerned about their kids' IQ than their stealing habits. This woman casually approaches the porch and spots mail sticking out of the mailbox. She goes up to check it out, but instead of just peeking, she pulls it out and opens it right there, acting like it's hers. But the homeowner, watching on the doorbell camera, bursts out. After opening someone else's mail, she claims she did nothing wrong. Really? The homeowner checks that nothing's missing and then gives her a firm shove off the property. Pulling up the driveway on his BMX, this guy thought he could snag the package with no problem. But just as he prepares to set them on his bike, the alarm system blares, spooking him into a frantic getaway. He might still be free to continue his thefts, but one thing's for sure, this house with the loud sirens isn't one he will be visiting again anytime soon.